Hello, my name is Zoe Dodgson. I'm one of the product managers for Connect. I'm going to be doing a brief talk on
Uh-huh.
visualization. Of course, Manuel,
Okay.
my colleague, did a presentation on visualization as well. So some of this will be a little bit of a repeat of some of the same information. Some of it will be brand new, and you'll be able to see when we go through the presentation how to create a visualization, and then how to bring that visualization into different aspects of Connect. So there's um, you'll see as we go through. Um, Again, I've been with the company for about 20 years. I've been working on different product lines throughout my career in AVEVA, and most recently I joined the Connect group, and I'll be um, helping move the visualization forward in the future. Okay, so within Connect, of course, we have a number of different layers that we talk about: our connectivity layer, our data management layer, our collaboration, the AI and analytics sides, and the applications. And really what visualization sort of sits in between that connection and the collaboration piece, where we actually want to be able to take our data and build it out into a meaningful dashboard for our customers, our users to be able to take and get the insights that they need from that data. So we have three different styles of visualization within visualization services. The first being the grid dashboard, the second being a canvas style dashboard, and the last being what I refer to as an experience. And it combines different types of layers and navigation within a contained environment. So a grid dashboard is really a very, very responsive, easy to use, a grid-based visualization tool that just allows you to very quickly pick the pieces of visualization that you want to use, associate the data, and it just basically frames it into this grid. And as you resize your screen, that kind of thing, it all reduces in size or expands in size based on your screen size. When we talk about a canvas visualization or a canvas dashboard, really this is more of a free-form canvas. We can overlay different images on top of each other, and I'll show you how that works in a moment. And then also on top of that, with the canvas, we can import in images from our PCs and incorporate that into a broader style of of a a dashboard that will basically go end to end, right? And it will provide you with the ability to really use the different tools like URL linking and those types of things that we don't have available in the grid that are available in the canvas. The experience, like I said, is more of a contained environment where we have our navigation and the application sort of built in. So what you can do is actually build out layers within the experience, and using your navigation, you can say, okay, well, for this button, I want to see this canvas dashboard. For this button, I want to see this grid dashboard. For this button, I'm going to put together a brand new dashboard of a bunch of of industrial graphics, and then you have full control over how you're building out that experience, including how and where the navigation shows up in your experience, and whether or not you want to be able to select different time periods as you're going through and looking at data within that dashboard style. Okay. So within visualization services, we have groups of or categories of delivered technology or delivered widgets, what we call widgets and graphics within visualization services that come with the platform out of the box. So we have our time series, so everything from a grid dashboard to a pie graph to a XY plot. And then along with those time series type widgets, we have our graphics, industrial graphics that tie to that same real-time data, and be able to take the last value of that collection or data collection, and create some kind of dial or display it in different ways other than like on a line chart. Then we have event visualizations. These are different styles of visualizations that are specific to utilization, downtime, OEE. Those types of calculations are built into some of these widgets, and we're able to expose low levels and high levels and show you how that particular thing is performing. So we have different types of charting that all are geared to the KPIs that we look for within OEE. And then, of course, there's the engineering side. So we have a combination of 3D models, 2D documents, viewers, our point cloud viewer, our map widget that all can drive context within our dashboards and be included, and really bring our data together in one place. So you're not moving between screens or having to open up different solutions to get to that data. So here is a demonstration of me creating a Canvas dashboard. I'm setting the context, choosing an asset, G01, and it sets it at the top. And then I'm selecting the 7-day period. What I've done here is I've imported an image from my laptop, and I'm resizing it on the visualization canvas, and then I'm adding a line chart. Then within the line chart, I'm adding the data. So I'm going in and I'm selecting active power, and I'm choosing what data type that I want to display on my line chart. As you see, there's several different data types or attributes that come in with that data, so we can select either the value or different information. Then, as you see, I'm going ahead and resizing this, making it fit, making it visually appealing for my users, removing the grid and changing the color of the background, and saving that out as a visualization. Okay, and you'll see this reused in a moment as we go in and create a grid dashboard. So noticing the difference, how I was dragging and dropping, how I was moving things around. When I go in here and I'm looking for existing content, I'm going to import in that same Canvas dashboard into my grid dashboard, and it puts it into a container. And then I'm adding a column chart. The column chart is just a square. I can adjust the size. I can add the data that I want to see. In this case, I'm going in and selecting the temperature for my gearbox, changing the title of my widget, and then I'll change how I want to see the data. And then here I'm adding a graphic. So this is an industrial graphic, again, time series based. So I'm selecting the tag or the stream that I want to bring in to visualize. And it's populating with the data. And as I go through and I change the settings, I can add the different low and high levels, and I can really customize it to show the data in the way that I want to see it. And then lastly, what I've done is I brought in the maintenance manual from the wind turbine, and I've included that into my dashboard. And I'm saving this out. The one big thing about these dashboards, as you're combining all of the data together, you're able to change the context from one asset to another as long as the data is related. The data in that particular piece is related in the same way. So when at the end there, on the end of that video, and I probably should have paused it, was it going up and interacting with the runtime of the dashboard allows you to change the context of the asset, changing it from G01 to G05 or G07, or even going up to the whole Hornsea wind farm and seeing all of the assets. As long as all of the data types belong to each of those assets, the dashboard can be reused and really is shared with anyone who needs access to those particular dashboards. Okay, so what I'm showing right now is our early adopters. So in the next few weeks, we will be starting a campaign to start getting customers using the Connect visualization services. And as a part of that, we're offering an early adopter program for customers to come and do that. If you'd like to sign up for, or you have customers that would like to participate in this type of an exercise, an early adopter or a lighthouse, please go ahead and sign up. Of course, we have some additional sessions coming up in the next few days. There is a session tomorrow at 5 p.m. For visualization, where we'll be going in depth not only in the use cases for visualization services and for Connect, but also into key areas that are changing. So introducing things like the data navigator, introducing concepts like the Pi Vision display import. So if you're interested in any of those topics, Wednesday at 5 p.m. There's a session, so please look in the app and take a look for that session. Okay, so I would like to give away a little prize, and the prize is about interaction. So what we'd like to do is ask you some questions, and the first question I'd like to ask, if anybody would like to answer, of course, is: have you used visualization services in Connect yet?
You can raise your hands.
Has anybody here used visualization? Yes? And what was your experience with visualization services?
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I mean, we did. We worked with a license test coming from AVEVA. We did a small training with the one who is covering us. We are from Técnicas Reunidas in Spain. And we were testing for 1 month, more or less. And we have a digital twin environment, so we have the chance to test it with making the dashboard with all the engineer data. And then into the test environment from AVEVA, we do some testing connecting with the Pi system that they haven't.
Very good.
To understand how is the link between the engineer data to the operation and real data that we collect from the plant.
So one follow-up question for you. Have you ever built an experience in visualization services?
If I have an experience.
Have you used this experience designer in visualization services? So in the create workflow, if you go to create, and there's two options. One is visualization, one is experience. And it's a little bit more advanced. So hence the question.
Visualization, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, just the visualization. Okay. Great, thank you. Anyone else? Has anybody else had any experience with visualization services? Have you created an experience or a dashboard within Viz? Okay, all right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.